27 days to go, folks, and Donald Trump going after the House Speaker and others, accusing them of disloyalty. After the leaked videotape that got so much attention over the course of the weekend, here he is with Bill O'Reilly last night.
The fact is that I think we should get support, and we don't get the support from guys like Paul Ryan. I don't really want his support. You know, if he calls now and wants to, this happens all the time. If you sneeze, he calls up and announces. Isn't that a terrible thing? So, look, I don't want his support. I wouldn't want to be in a foxhole with a lot of these people. That I can tell you.
But McCain's a brave man.
Including Ryan.
He's a brave man, McCain.
By the way, including Ryan, especially
I got
Ryan.
That. Okay. So today, here's what's happening. He is going to be in Florida. On the campaign trail, his running mate, Mike Pence, will be in Virginia and North Carolina. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton will be in Colorado and Nevada. That is where they are spending their time. Tim Kaine is in North Carolina today. Senior national correspondent John Roberts is live in Florida, where the Trump campaign is. Good morning to you, John.
Martha, good morning to you. We are in Ocala, Marion County, which Mitt Romney won by 16 points back in 2012. Donald Trump touching down here to try to boost turnout for the election on November the 8th and try to turn around some of the polls that show him now trailing Hillary Clinton after leading Florida for much of the last few weeks. Donald Trump, too, making a lot out of the fact that he is losing support from some prominent members of the Republican Party. Kellyanne Conway just this morning saying typically the nominee gets the support of the full party. So this is a very, very unusual year, but very unusual circumstances as well. You heard what he said a second ago about House Speaker Paul Ryan, who has not withdrawn his endorsement and says he will still vote for Donald Trump. He's just not going to campaign for him or defend him. But Senator John McCain, who asked for Donald Trump's endorsement for his Republican primary in the state of Arizona, now saying that he is not going to support Donald Trump. Listen to what Trump said about Senator McCain last night on Bill O'Reilly's program.
He was desperate to get my endorsement. I gave him the endorsement because he needed it for the primary. He easily wins his primary. And then all of a sudden, you know, he does the unendorsement thing. He's never heard salty language before. You know, John McCain, who has probably the dirtiest mouth in all of the Senate, has never heard, you know, he talked about lewd.
You know, clearly Donald Trump not happy with John McCain, but the two of them have had a rocky relationship going all the way back until last summer. Interesting to point out, though, that Donald Trump is getting back some members of the Republican Party. The senior senator from Nebraska, Deb Fischer, had been a supporter of Donald Trump. Then after that tape came out, rescinded her endorsement, and actually called for him to step down and let Mike Pence become the nominee. But now, according to reports, is back in his camp again today. So we'll see if some other members come back as well. Martha?
Wow, yeah, we will. So Trump threatened that if more tapes came out and there was some word that more might be coming, that he would just keep going after Bill Clinton if that was the way they were going to play. So is the campaign really concerned specifically that there is more to come down on these tapes?
You know, it's possible that there's something more out there. You know, we heard about some outtakes from The Apprentice. It looks like Mark Burnett and MGM and NBC are keeping a lid on that for now. But there's a real sense from some members of the campaign that if something as devastating as what happened Friday came out again, that really could be it for the campaign. The RNC is looking at the point where in 1996 they might have to stop supporting Bob Dole, who was the nominee back then, and focus on the down-ballot races. They may have to do that again. Kellyanne Conway on Fox and Friends this morning said there's really no way to know if and what might be out there. Listen to what she said.
There's no way for me to know what is and isn't out there. I only know what I read, and so we'll deal with them as they come. I think when people seek mercy and forgiveness, we ought to be given all these people the high horse sanctimony from some who, you see Hillary Clinton's, you know, top people attacking Catholics, and yet when somebody asks for forgiveness and mercy, we're going to look the other way.
For his part, Donald Trump today will be focusing on attacks against Hillary Clinton on the immigration and border enforcement issue and on the WikiLeaks emails suggesting that friends of Bill Clinton, when it came to rebuilding Haiti, got to bypass all of the bureaucracy where other people got mired in it. So we'll see where that goes today. Martha?
We're going to have more on that coming up in just a few minutes. John, thank you.